You're a pal and a confidant. I did everyone we knew. I thought this was a good angle. I'm not too sure. Is it? Disregard the clothes. And the clothes, they're drying, and I have to fold them. Well, hello. Long time no see. Oh wait, the sun's gonna be on my. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. I disappeared for like 2 months. It's been a summer. Okay. I talked about like the first year of Winnow. It went really well. 0 complaints. Things were great. The summer of Winnow has been tough. I talked about it a bit of just like my stress about getting a job, because that's one of the things that I wanted for the summer, was to do summer classes and to get a job. And so for the first half of summer, I was just kind of stressed about that. And so at some point I stopped making videos, stopped putting them up, just because I was worried about that. And I was still finishing up summer classes, like going through like finals for those classes and things like that. So I just stopped because it just wasn't a priority. And I kind of feel bad because like I wanted to vlog and I wanted to have this channel on one end for myself. Like I want to be able to, I'm sorry y'all, the light is coming in and out and it's bothering me. I'm sorry, I had to move. And if you're wondering what this is, you guys are like in a stand, and so this is the door for the stand. But yeah, to get back to what I was saying, I wanted to have this channel because when you're in something, like when you are like in such a big blessing, or when you finally get something you really want, it seems surreal. And when you're living it, it's like you don't appreciate it as much. Or when you're just doing anything big in life, like you don't sense it in the moment. But like I'm aware that these are like really important years of my life and a really unique experience, and I want memories of it in case like I forget, so I could have somewhere to look back and be like, oh yeah, that happened, or like, oh yeah, I felt this way. Whatever. Sorry y'all were slipping. But yeah, I felt this way, or like just to have like memories of what going through law school was for me. And then on the other hand as well, because I know that before I came into law school, and when I was having, I want to say doubts, but it's never really doubts, because like I always knew I was gonna go to law school. But when I was having difficult moments with that decision, watching people, like watching their vlogs, meant a lot to me. So I wanted to show that, like I wanted to show what law school is like, especially for someone who, you know, like me, is interested in like the arts and writing and poetry and all that. Because sometimes you feel out of place, because when you think of law, you definitely don't think of poetry. So it seems like 2 completely different ends, and I wanted to like show that. And so I felt kind of bad once I stopped recording and things, because I'm like, this is exactly when I should be recording, because it's like the bad moments just as much as the good. Like when I'm stressed, like I have to show that as well, to like be realistic and transparent, so people watching it can have an idea of what it's like. Like obviously my experience isn't everyone's, but to just have an idea of what it could be like going to law school. But then also for myself, because like if I don't record it, then if I look back, I'm just gonna think, oh, things were great, and I'm not gonna be honest with myself, and I'm not gonna remember, you know, that like at certain moments I was stressed or I was overwhelmed. I just stopped because I was like looking for a job, finishing finals, all that. And then I got a job. Yay. I got a job, and like that's great. And I don't want to sound like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to sound ungrateful. But that came with just its own issue. And like it has nothing to do with the job. Like, well, let me not say nothing to do with the job. I love my job. Like I love the people I work with. I love where I'm working. It's great. It's just that experience of doing something new. I'm not a big fan of new things. I like my routines. I like things being the same. I like walking to a space and knowing like what's expected of me and knowing that I can reach those expectations. And with any new job, like, it takes time to know what's expected of you, number one, and then number two, to like reach those expectations at like a quality and at an efficiency that they're expecting of you. And I don't like that. Like, I just don't like that. Like, I step into spaces, I'm just like, how can I just do things perfectly the first time? And like that, anyone who's ever done anything new in life, had a new job or whatever, it's never like that. Like, you're going to make mistakes and you just have to get used to things. And like, that's really difficult for me. And it's not just with this job, like just in general. Is just something that is difficult for me. So like, it's just like another learning curve, and I think I'm just really maxed out with like learning curves. Like, between like law school and then like this new job, I'm just tired of learning curves. Like, I don't want curves anymore. Okay, I want straight lines. And so I'm trying to like be patient with myself, be patient with the experience, and just not put too much on my plate. But then the issue is, when I'm saying don't put too much on my plate, then it's like, okay, let me stop vlogging. And I don't know if that's the solution anymore. I thought it was, but now I'm kind of like, I won't say regretting it, but I think it could do some good to still keep up vlogging, if anything, just to have like that, to continue the routine that I had, because I like that. I like the routine of like posting every Monday. Like, I like to have something that like I could check off my to-do list and like I did it, and like it made me feel good. So all that to say, the idea was, I wanted to like do this video. I wanted to wait until I felt better and less like overwhelmed. But the longer I wait, like, just things keep happening, and it's like I think this is gonna be my sentiment, or like my way of feeling, for a little while. So I'm gonna just kind of trying to keep going with. And I felt bad because I had poems that I had recorded and like was ready to like go out, and I just stopped. So I think I'm gonna post this on Monday, and maybe Tuesday I'll post one of the poems, just because I've been gone for so long, and then from there just continue on Mondays like I always do. But yeah, that's what's been going on, and it's still going on. Yeah, I feel like I should say more, but I don't want to. All you need to know is that right now, you know, I'm a bit overwhelmed, a bit stressed, just a lot of new things, a lot of trying to plan for the future. It's not even necessarily the planning for the future part, because I feel like generally I know what I want, but like doing what I need to do to get to where I want, and like planning those things out is very difficult and very stressful, and like time's running out. Like, law school is only 3.5 years. Another thing, I've decided to do my law school career in 3.5 years. The options were 3, 3.5, and 4. I've decided to do 3.5 years. So yeah, there's only 2.5 years left, like, and it's going quickly. And the second you like start that second year, and then it's like 1.5 years is left, and it's going very quickly. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's why I disappeared. But I'm gonna come back, or I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'll think, worst case scenario, I'll just post poems if like I don't feel up to like recording, especially now that I'm working basically every day, Monday through Friday, until I start school again in like 2 weeks. And maybe once school starts, I'll be working less, so maybe I'll record more. I don't know. I don't want to promise anything, because I don't know. But yeah, so that's all I got, really. And like, I just want to do this quickly, and yeah, that's all. That's it. So basically, thank you guys for watching me. Thank you for being on this journey with me, and I hope you stay. Bye, y'all.